Well, what's up again there, guys? Brian here at 3TR, here to bring you another awesome episode of People's Questions. We got a pretty standard episode this time from, I believe, all regulars, which we tend to get that a lot on this show. Let's jump right into the first question, and surprisingly, it was not sent to SCARPINO. It was actually Goku-san. And you want to know, do I think that this new Devil May Cry Capcom is working on would be set after the events of Devil May Cry 2? Well, Goku-san, I actually did an entire video talking about what I would like Devil May Cry 5 to be. And it being set after Devil May Cry 2 was one of the big ones. I also added that I would really like if it actually focused or spent a good amount of time focusing on the female protagonists of the team. Because if for those of you that didn't play Devil May Cry 2, it actually ends with Dante being trapped in hell, and Lucy is there waiting at his shop, and you hear a bike pull up. And I even said that it would be a really cool idea if the bike being pulled up is actually Trish and Lady, and we're like, who are you and where's Dante? And they're like, oh, Dante's in hell, we need to team up and we need to go get him. I thought that would be an incredible idea. But yeah, I do hope that it is, if it is a new Devil May Cry game, I don't want it to be a reboot. I don't want it to be a sequel to that piece of shit DMC. Let it be a true sequel to Devil May Cry 2. Have it be set afterward. Have as many characters as you need to, because I thought the introduction of having the extra characters in the updated Devil May Cry 4 game, I thought that was a great addition. I'd like to see that in Devil May Cry 5. Make it happen, Capcom. Next question, surprisingly, is now sent to SCARPINO. And you want to know, which show do I think had the better dub? Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Kai, or Dragon Ball Super? Well, I never saw Dragon Ball Kai, and so it's really between Dragon Ball Super. And I'm going to be honest, I have not watched Dragon Ball Super English dubbed. I have yet to watch a single episode. I think like the only thing I've seen from it are the two movies. I've been watching it with subtitles online, so I'm up to date with exactly what has happened. So by default, I would have to say Dragon Ball Z, just simply because I didn't watch Kai, and I can't really compare it to two movies, which I thought the dub was just fine, but I'm just more used to hearing Dragon Ball Z, so I guess I'd have to go with Dragon Ball Z. The next question comes from Cyborg136. You want to know, what are my plans for my channel this year? You know that I made a video talking about this, but you want to know if anything had changed. Probably not. I can't really, I got a couple of big things coming up. I'm still working on the Versus series as soon as I find some time for that. I'm still trying to add more gaming content. That had always been the focus of this channel, is that the strongest element was the gaming. I'm not exactly sure how to do that. I mean, some people have said, add Let's Plays, but I've done Let's Plays on several attempts. No one's really watched them. I'm trying to get up as many game reviews as I can, but they do take time because I do like to script them and then edit them, and I need to make sure I find the right clips, and that takes time. But in terms of right now, I can't really think of anything that I haven't already planned that I will be adding to the channel. But everything is for the time being is still very consistent. The next question comes from Andrew Rogers, and you want to know, what if you told me that Tifa's voice actress in Final Fantasy Abridged voices 2B and Nier Automata? Okay, that's cool. I've never actually seen an episode of Final Fantasy VII Abridged, but I am getting back into Nier or Newer Automata because I just finished Mass Effect, and I want to try to get this beat before Persona 5 comes out. So, yeah, thanks for the information. Next question comes from Macho Wesker 17. You want to know, what are my thoughts on Andromeda so far? Well, as I just said, I just beat it, and I thought it was pretty good. It has serious technical issues. I will say that. That is what holds it back from being a great game. It is plagued with glitches and bugs, and it is gonna take more than a few patches to fix this shit. And it's so bad that it's criminal. A game that has this many technical problems should not exist in 2017, especially coming from BioWare. But in terms of everything else, gameplay, story, character development, visuals at times, when the game is working properly, that is when it is at its absolute best. And I would even say in many cases better than anything I've experienced in the original Mass Effect trilogy. But it is just plagued with technical problems. Maybe in a few months, if they manage to get some really good patches and get those fixed, and I play it again, which I'm already working on my second playthrough of it, but I'll have to take a break from that because I'm trying to get back to this. Then I think that Mass Effect Andromeda would have been a great game, but as it stands right now, it is just too badly held back by technical problems. That's the only issue I have. The next question comes from Ivan Gallagher, and you want to know, what video game do I love that you're awful / below average at? That I love? Oh, that's an odd one. I guess, I guess you're talking about multiplayer, because if there's a game I really love, chances are I'm really, really good at it. But I guess, I'm average or below average at. I'm not sure. I don't really play too many multiplayer games, so I can't really compare my multiplayer skills with professionals. I'm pretty sure I would be absolutely crushed by professionals that play certain games. But I can't really think of anything I'm below average in terms of multiplayer. I think I guess I consider myself pretty average in shooters, but not below average. I mean, when I'm really in the zone, you know, I can start playing like a pro. It maybe lasts for only like maybe one match, but I do have those moments where I'm just on fire. But I can't really think of anything I'm below average in. If I'm below average in it, then I probably don't like it very much. Next question comes from Shiny MEGAGENGAR, and you want to know, if I could own any weapon from any video game, what would it be? Personal choice you would want Ifrit from Devil May Cry 1. Well, if that's a solid choice, I'll probably pick the Blades of Chaos from God of War. God of War fan, very resourceful, have a lot of good use, can kill pretty much anything, even including gods, so I go with the Chains of Olympus. Be pretty painful to have the heated chains kind of wrapped around my, my arms. Be pretty painful, but I think if Kratos could get through that, I'm sure I can. Next question comes from Abil, Mr. Z, sorry, and he wants to know, are there any other versus shows that I watch other than Death Battle? Yeah, there's a few. I watch a bunch of other. There's several other users that also do versus series matchups like I do, similar to my style. I know that Bat in the Sun does versus matchups like that, but that's more just popular choice. But they're very entertaining. But those are the only ones that I can think off the top of my head, apart from Death Battle, that I personally do enjoy watching. And the last question is from Michael Beeland. You want to know, have I ever seen a television series, Avatar: The Last Airbender, and if so, what is my opinion of it? I've never seen all of it. I've seen maybe 1 or 2 episodes that a couple of friends recommended. I didn't really get too much into Avatar or The Legend of Korra television shows. I saw the movie, and that really put me off. I was like, this was crap, and people's like, well, you gotta watch the anime show. I was like, okay, I'll watch the anime show. Saw a couple episodes of it. I can understand why it has a fan base, but it just wasn't for me. But I do understand its popularity. I know that a lot of fans really do enjoy it. With that, those are all the questions you guys sent for this episode. I'd like to thank all of you guys for making this episode possible. If you guys have any more questions you'd like me to answer in next week's episode, be sure to type it in the comments down below, but make sure you get them into me before next Wednesday before I start filming this. And like always, thank you guys for watching. You're awesome, and I'll see you next time.